Continue to follow that. Meantime, Kevin the cat was a beloved family pet, and one day last week, Kevin slipped out of the house. His owner, Angela Tardiff, went looking for him that same afternoon. She said that the Lee County Department of Animal Services at first told her that he wasn't at their facility, but turns out they euthanized him less than 2 hours after his arrival. Wing News reporter Jolena Esperto spoke to Kevin's owner and Lee County Domestic Animal Services about this tragedy. Jolena.
Russ, 1 hour and 54 minutes. That's how long it took for this cat named Kevin to be euthanized after being brought to the Lee County Domestic Animal Services shelter before his family, who of course is now heartbroken, even knew to check there for him. Now Lee County is reviewing its policy when it comes to cats that aren't microchipped.
This is Kevin the cat when he was just a kitten, when Angela Tardiff first got him.
He was raised with our dogs. He was raised with us. He was a one-eye cat, like not one eye, but he had, he was so unique.
But last week, he slipped out, and she believes this defect on his eye, which she says is solely cosmetic, is why he was put down.
They made a determination he wasn't worth saving, and they killed him.
A neighbor found Kevin the cat and dropped him off at Lee County Domestic Animal Services.
Hi.
And less than 2 hours later, he was euthanized.
And currently in our ordinance, there is a 0-day hold on stray animals, particularly cats that are unchipped. If you have a chipped or a licensed animal, we hold it for 5 days. So right there, it is our determination.
Now, Tardiff not only wants a policy change, but she wants answers.
And it literally says in the ordinance, best possible outcome. What happened with Kevin was obviously not the best possible outcome. He was literally euthanized without any kind of veterinarian looking at him. I have all the vet records to show that his eye was good, healthy. Yes, it had scar tissue. Yes, it didn't look good, but he was healthy.
So I asked the Assistant County Manager, Mark Mora, about the policy. He told me the county is reviewing policies and processes in place for when a cat arrives to the shelter.
So capacity is an issue. Now, that's not the driving factor in determining whether we euthanize an animal. I want to make that clear. But that's one of the things we need to consider whenever we change an ordinance or an internal process.
And digging deeper, if you are wondering what the numbers look like right now, Lee County has it on their website. We checked with Lee County, who told us 700 cats were brought into the shelter as of April 1st. And we see April 2025 here now. That's at last check, but there's 130 cats in the shelter right now as well. We looked more into those numbers, and we found last month there were 90 cats euthanized. Now, I will keep pressing for answers on how a tragic situation like Kevin's will be prevented moving forward, but back to you.